Okay, y'all, what's up? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review on Love and Hip Hop New York, episode 11, season 6. I've been gone for a week. I done had the flu. I'm not 100% better, but at the end of it all, I'm here. Like 70% better, but I'm here and I'm well enough to give y'all this video. Before I get into the review, I just want to tell you guys thank you for just sticking with me. You know, there have been times where I wanted to just give up, like I always say on this YouTube channel, because sometimes we all get, sometimes we get wrapped up into numbers. You know what I mean? And you know, sometimes when I don't get the numbers that I would like, I want to give up. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like I've been doing this for quite a long time and I still ain't got my due. But, like I always say, it could be because I don't handle it a certain way as I should, as far as like promoting it or building the brand the way I should, because I have other stuff going on in my life. So, I'm just gonna get into the point where I'm just not gonna think about numbers all the time. And then, you know, I get people, they be saying they don't see my videos in the subscription box, and it could be the reason why my views have been declining lately, because some people haven't even been seeing my videos in the subscription box. So if you've been having that problem, let me know. But I just wanted to say that because I went out, I went and got tested for HIV and STDs today and all of that stuff, like I always do every few months. And I went out to eat with one of my best friends, Carlos. And as we were leaving Applebee's, I saw one of my viewers. And I did not know that was her. I was wondering who that was, why she kept staring at me. And then she was like, I heard somebody say, "Hey, Scott." I was turned around. I was like, saying to myself, like, who is this? And she was like, you know, I watch your videos all the time. I was like, oh my God, hey, how you doing? I still don't know how to take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even realize how big this is for me when people see me out and they recognize me. I still don't know how to take that because I feel like I'm still Scotty from the block. That's how I feel like I am. I don't look at myself as this big YouTube star. I just see myself as Scotty from the block. Because that's who I always been. But you know, it is what it is. I just had to say that because I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off, and I want to give y'all more videos this week. At least I'm gonna try to. So just to make up for what I didn't do for the last few days, because there's a lot I want to say regarding the reality shows and my personal life and all sorts of stuff that I want to speak on this week. So I'm gonna try. I know I say I'm gonna try a lot, and then I get tired and don't do it, but I'm gonna try to, you know, give y'all what y'all need. So let's just get into it. Okay, so we found out the winner of the Grinning Fest, and it was Bianca. And I'm happy that it was her, simply because of the fact that I feel like she's talented. She's one of the only girls on there that actually knows how to rap. Not only does she know how to rap, but you know, it is what it is. Like, she actually put some thought into her show. She was dancing. She showed us everything, and I feel like out of all the girls on here, besides Remy Ma, I think that Bianca has the drive, the persona, and the rapping skills to get where she need to be. I mean, it's not like she hasn't had a hit song before. As much as I didn't like Chicken Noodle Soup, I still feel like she is talented. When she was on the sci-fi, I thought that she was talented. I thought that she could rap, and I felt like, you know, it is what it is. She got her just due. She should be up here. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, y'all. I'm glad Bianca won. I can't say that enough. I'm glad BBOD did not win because they didn't deserve it, and I'm glad Mariah Lynn didn't win either because she didn't deserve it. So let's talk about Tara and Peter. Now, last week, Peter's daughter suggested that he gets a vasectomy because he keep having all these damn kids. And it's a damn shame when your own daughter got to tell your 40-something-year-old ass that you need to get your dick chopped off just because you keep having all these babies by different women. And it is time for Peter Guns to stop playing all these games. I mean, he got a whole church choir at this point. Tyra is giving birth to his ninth child, and now we know Amina pregnant again with his 10th one. So at this point in time, he do need to cut it off and need to stop having kids because he got way too many already. And he too old. And after a while, he ain't gonna be able. He don't need to have no more kids. At this point, Tyra's 8 months pregnant. He goes to see her at the hospital or whatnot, and you know, it's just weird, you know, seeing Tyra be who she was at the beginning. Like, I looked at her as a respectable woman at the very beginning. Like, I felt like she was a strong-willed woman who has made a lot of mistakes and got her flaws. But I never in a million years thought that she would be in the same lane as Amina as far as being a dumb, stupid bitch. And that's exactly what Tara is. And I've lost so much respect for her over the years, because when she first came on there, everybody know I was here for Tara. I was Team Tara all the fucking way. But at the end of the day, you can't be Team Tara because Tara is stupid as a motherfucker. And she don't see how stupid her ass is. And she's really retarded. She's really ridiculous. And she really believes the shit that comes out of her ever loving mouth. That is that it's the gospel, and it's not the gospel. And she just need to understand it. Okay, so Remy Ma and Papoose. They sit down, they have a conversation about what happened at the Gwinnett Fest, and Papoose is not here for Rasheeda. He has let it be known that he ain't here for Rasheeda from the very beginning, and he shouldn't be here for her because A, she look like a man, B, she's trouble, and C, she's a damn shoe salesman slash credit card swiper. That's why he don't need to trust the motherfucking ass. But you know, that's Remy friend. I don't see how the fuck they are friends, but they friends. And I just feel like, she need to cut all ties with Remy because, with Rasheeda, because Rasheeda ain't nothing but trouble. And everybody knows that Rasheeda trouble. I don't know why the fuck she want to get her ass on Love and Hip Hop and pretend like she ain't got no past. Her past is Google, you can look her past up on Google. Hell, you can easily go on Lipstick Alley. Not saying that people on Lipstick Alley are the gospel truth, but I really do believe that some of that shit. And let me tell y'all, we can rag on Lipstick Alley all the fuck we want to, but let me tell you something. Much as some of them folks on there go in on me, long as they post my videos, I don't give a fuck what they say about me. They gonna keep me relevant, so I don't have a problem with them talking about me. But I do think that Lipstick Alley do have good tea, and some of them people on there be knowing the tea. And some of that shit that I read on Lipstick Alley about Rasheeda Ali, I really believe that shit. Like, I heard that she hang out with crooks and people like that who steal money and credit cards and stuff like that. Bitch, you broke. You couldn't even pay your motherfucking employees in the past. So who the fuck do you think you fooling? And why the fuck do you think that you can be somebody's manager when you can't even manage your own money? You can't even manage the motherfucking credit cards you stealing from other people. Like, bitch, have a seat and stop trying to pretend. And Remy don't need to be around nobody like that because she's a reprobator. She ain't shit. So she need to have a seat. And I don't see, and I understand why Papoose don't want her to be involved with a bitch like Rasheeda. I don't want nobody to be involved with a bitch like that. Nobody. So Remy decides that she wants to talk to Rasheeda after she has a conversation with Pal. She feels like if she's gonna have Rasheeda and Yandy dealing with her wedding, she needs to settle the situation. Remy came to Yandy, not Rasheeda, Yandy, about the situation. And she asked Yandy, did she know did she know that her friend Ebony had the beef with Rasheeda? Yandy says that she didn't know. Now, Yandy does have her messy side, as evident with the Bianca and Mo situation. But even if she did know, what's it to Remy? What's it to Rasheeda? Her and Yandy ain't friends. If Yandy want to bring that girl to the motherfucking Gwinnett Fest, she can. She's not in control as to your actions. When you saw that bitch, you picked up a bottle and tried to hit that bitch with it, all because you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here trying to get on Mo, which is grape juice weave having ass about popping off, but you the first one to pop off. So again, who are you to come for somebody's neck about being this and that when you been there? You been a rat and you been garbage. So who are you to do that? You know what I mean? So have several seats, bitch. I'm over you and I'm over your fucking bullshit. Yandy claims she ain't know. So she wants to throw a bachelorette party for Remy. When Rasheeda get wind of that, of course she being petty about the whole situation. It's all about, oh, my best friend, that's my best friend. I'm the bestest friend and you and all of this shit. Like, Remy just mad because she fucked me in DC and he made fun of it. And she tried to confront Yandy about it, and Yandy shut her down season 3, and she's still mad about that and been mad about that ever since. She ain't fooling nobody. Rasheeda really need to have several seats because I'm sick of her and I'm sick of the bullshit that she splats every time she opens her mouth. I'm over it. And I'm over her. So when they have the bachelorette party, Yandy asked to talk to Rasheeda in private. So they talked. She said, I mean, Yandy is not she's not as classy as she proclaims. She's not as innocent as she proclaims. Bitch, neither are you. You the main one on here trying to make it seem like you classy and you this and you that and you don't deal with birds and foolishness when that's all you ever do. Weren't you just in the Bronx trying to fight Sky? Then you come to her house to try to fight her? Like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? Like don't nobody know what the fuck you be on, bitch, please. And just like Yandy said, nobody has thought about you. Yandy don't think about you, Rasheeda. You the main one who be throwing shade. Like, what the fuck make you think that you're that spectacular that somebody is thinking about you? Nobody cares about you, Rasheeda. Not even Mona Scott. You keep begging her for a spot on that show and you still won't make it in the opening credits. Bitch, have a seat. And when you was in the opening credits, you didn't get that much airtime. You're not popular, bitch. Nobody cares about you. You want people to care about you so bad, but we don't. We don't even want to see your big neck ass on the show. So have a seat, bitch. So, BBOD reunites. Nobody cares. Okay. So let's talk about how Cardi B read the shit out of DJ Self. She walks in the restroom. She's sitting up there talking to her best friend, her sister, or whatever. And DJ Self and his boys walked in. So, they decided to let them two talk. I don't think that, like somebody said on Twitter, I don't think that this was a scripted scene. Cardi B was mad. And she got every right to be. She's always loyal to DJ Self. She does things for him, but he can't do nothing for her. And whether he doesn't take her seriously or not, I feel like if I'm doing something for you, you need to do something for me too. But at the same time, you can't go and do shit for people and expect the same. And that's exactly one of the topics that I'm going to be talking about on one of my videos. But at the end of it all, I just feel like, you know what I mean? Like, Self, you do be using that girl and you do be put her in certain situations, like the Yarma situation. Like, you always be using Cardi B. You want her to do shit for you, but you never come through for her. And that's all she wants from you. And she been dealing with you for a while and you can't do nothing for her. And that's why she went the fuck off on you. And for the first time since this season been airing, we saw a serious side of Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing shit for Mariah Lynn. You doing shit for BBOD, you playing they whack ass music on the radio, but you can't play Cardi B music on the radio. And not that I ever heard of Cardi B's music, but if you can play BBOD on the radio, you can play her ass on the radio. I'm just saying. That's that bullshit, DJ Self. She got every right to be upset about it. Yandy and DC, we're gonna close the video off with them. So, Mendici got sentenced to 8 years in prison, which is not long compared to the 5 to 20 that he was gonna get. He may not even do the whole 8. He could get out earlier than that. But they talk, Yandy still act like she don't understand the justice system. She always saying how she don't understand it and everything like that. But girl, your man was a drug trafficking person, and at the end of the day, he gonna get his time. You already know what he was doing. He gonna get his time. So they talk about that. Mendici want to have a dinner with his baby mamas, Yandy, everybody, so they can sit down and have a conversation about everything. And, Yandy's all for it. So, from the time they sit down and have that conversation, things go left when, Samantha was like, well, do you think that's a safe environment or a good environment for your child to be in? And then that's when Judy hops in and say, think about your situation when you got put in the pen. So that starts World War III between Kim and Judy. Kim got mad at Judy because she threw that shit up. And she was ready to box. She said, the bitch ain't got on the suit tonight or whatever. But I do understand what Samantha's saying. She said that if I was in jail doing time for something like that, I wouldn't want my kids to see me in a pen like that. I wouldn't want my kids to see me in that manner. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she was being judgmental, but I understand where she's coming from. And she said if it was her, she would want her kids to see her like that. So I get it. You know what I mean? But hopefully everybody gets it together. Because Mendici, while he gone, he want everybody to get along. And I think that they should do that. That's the least they could do for him. But at the end of it all, y'all, that's my review on Love and Hip Hop New York. Like, rate, and subscribe. Post the video. Lipstick Alley, post it wherever, wherever. Post it. Just make sure y'all watch. Stay on the lookout for my K Michelle, my life review. I watched that show earlier, but I gotta watch it again so I can make my notes about it. And as far as reality shows, that's it for the reality show reviews this week. Because Our Real Housewives didn't come on last night, so that's it for the reality reviews. Um, I think I have two videos that I want to do. You know, I want to do the Bitch Are You series revisit. Yes, you guys, Bitch Are You series is coming back. I want to do the Bitch Are You series reprise. I'm gonna go back to the Molly the May situation. I have an update about that. And I want to do a testimonial that's about my situationship. And I want to do a rant. Am I too nice? So there's three videos that I want to do for y'all. After Kate Michelle My Life, there's three videos I want to do for y'all. So I'm out of here, y'all.